I'm Tiju's Academy, and we are back with another live of IELTS speaking. So, warm welcome to everyone. Let's wait for some time for our friends to join, and we'll start after that. Yes, everyone have started joining. So, let's commence our class today. So, it is very clear from the PPT itself that we're going to discuss about commonly mispronounced words in English language, isn't it? Yes, especially in IELTS speaking. So, after dealing with our students, after having some mock sessions, we understood that there are some commonly mispronounced words, and this comes naturally to some of us. And we know pronunciation is very important when it comes to the perspective of attending a test, especially when it is a language test, an English language test. Why? Take the case of IELTS speaking itself. Pronunciation is one of the criteria to get good score, along with fluency, vocabulary, grammar. Pronunciation is equally important, and it is very much important for us to avoid making pronunciation errors in speaking. But see, there are certain words that we don't know the correct pronunciation of, or we are having a misconception about the pronunciation of certain words, and we should definitely try to change it in order to get good scores and thereby overall band that is very much high, because that is what we all dream for, isn't it? So we need good marks, we need good score, and pronunciation should be thoroughly checked when you're speaking, because a person who is knowledgeable about English language, a person who is well educated in English language would definitely, identify the mistakes you're making and see if that is a very unique word or a common, an unknown word, there are chances they would ignore it. But if it is a common word, you should make sure that you are not mispronouncing it, because it is very important. But you should also make sure one thing, that you know the difference between accent and pronunciation, because accent is the style of language speaking in a particular area or region, because we will have mother tongue interference when we are speaking. Okay, we have British accent, American accent, Canadian accent, and Indian English is also an accepted variety. So we should follow our own accent in order to, you know, make a natural flow to our speaking, because if we are faking our accent, there can be instances when our real accent would come out and they'll understand that we were artificially using a language or accent that isn't ours. So follow your own accent, and you will get more charm to your speaking when you are correcting the pronunciation errors, because you will get a polished tone in speaking and you would definitely get good scores. So after understanding the words, what we should try to do is to use it by correcting it, by you know making it a sentence, and when we speak it next time, this mistake would not come to our speaking. That's how we should make thorough understanding or learning of a thing when we are learning it. So here I'm going to discuss some words, and after that you will understand that these were mispronounced by us, at least some of us. I'm not generalizing when I say it, but if it was a pronunciation error for at least some of you, try to change it, and you will definitely make wonders when you're speaking next time. So let's go through the words now. Yes, without wasting our time anymore, let's see the words. Let's have a look at the words. The first one is see, when I started, I didn't said pronunciation of words, but I said pronunciation of words. So people have a tendency to make a mistake when they use the sounds here. See, this is not none, but sorry, this is none. It is not noun, because some people say pronunciation. It is not pronunciation. We will never say it is pronunciation. It is pronunciation. See, none is the sound which comes here. None. Noun is not used here, but we'll use none. But we will say noun when we write it like this. Here we are pronouncing, pronounce, but this is pronunciation. So two words have two different pronunciation. This is pronunciation. So the confusion comes when we are not aware of the sounds in English language, because we are only learning 26 alphabets in English language. But we have something more than that. In English, we have 44 sounds, which we call as phonemes. Okay, we have consonants, vowels, and diphthongs comprising this phoneme. So here, when we start learning the sounds, we'll understand the minute differences among the pronunciation of words, and it is our lack of understanding which creates its pronunciation errors when we are speaking. So the first sound is pa, definitely. So this is pronunciation. It is not pronunciation. So next time when you're saying, you should say, I'll get marks for pronunciation. Pronunciation. Okay? And next we have WOMEN. So here, see, we know for men we have the plural form, for man we have the plural form men, isn't it? Similarly, for woman we have this as our plural form. And some people mispronounce it as what? Woman, women, but it is not women and women, it is women. Okay, this is women, and people usually have debates on women empowerment, not woman empowerment. It is women empowerment. All right. So next time when you're saying it, please don't get confused. It is women empowerment. Women. Yes. And next word. Here, what comes as a problem is that when we have a separate word like TABLE, people would pronounce it as table, table. So they'll say comfortable, but it is not comfortable, it is comfortable, comfortable. Here we are not pronouncing it as table, but else tibble. We have comfortable. Okay, so this is pronunciation, this is women, and this is comfortable, comfortable. We are not saying for. For is not used here, but the sound f, comfortable, comfortable. Got it? I'm comfortable sitting here. She is comfortable going with him. So it is not comfortable or comfortable, it is comfortable. Got it? Yes. Let's look at the next word. Similar to the last word we had discussed just now, this is not beige here. We'll say it is bitch, bitch. Okay? And together it is garbage, garbage. We are not giving much stress to the letter R here. This is garbage, not garbage or garbage. It is garbage. We are dumping the waste in the garbage. We are dumping the waste in the garbage. Okay? So next time when you're using such words, be careful. And after that, we have the second month of the week. This is February. February. My birthday is on 2nd of February. February. Got it? And after that, we have MONK, the opposite of none. And as the letter O is coming here, people have a tendency to pronounce it as monk. But it is not monk, but it is monk. Monk. See, first sound is actually ma, which comes here, but there is a silent ha sound through which it is ending. We'll say it is monk. It is not monk, it is monk. Okay, see it? It is monk. Got it? So when we are understanding our mistake about pronunciation, we should repeat saying the correct pronunciation twice or thrice, and then we should use it in a sentence. That is how we'll solve the issue of making such pronunciation errors again. Because, so when you speak next time, you would definitely see the correct one. Otherwise, what happens is that there are some words in our mind which will get registered from our childhood onwards. Because in school also, there can be certain words because when we listen it from others, and childhood time, it's during the childhood time that our mind is so fresh, and whatever we listen we'll grasp it so easily, and it will be there in our mind without changing, and it's not easy for us to make a change all of a sudden, because once it's registered it would take some time and hard practice for us to change. I'm not generalizing it again, because I'm saying it because for some people there'll be problem like to change a thing which they had hardly studied, making much effort to study something and later on changing it for the convenience of others won't be easy for someone. But see, this is a test. This won't create much problems when we are speaking at other places, but in the test point of view, when you are getting marks for such criteria in a language test, you should be careful to say the correct pronunciation at that time. And that is why we are pointing out mistakes, because we have actually seen this at least among some people. So try to avoid such mistakes so you'll be having a good speaking session at IELTS speaking. Got it? Yes, the next word we have is, see here we have two words joined together. The first is break and we have fast, and people usually say together it as break fast. Break fast. Okay, but it is not break fast. Here we are not pronouncing it as break, but we'll say it as break. Break. And this is not fast, this is first. And together we have breakfast. I had noodles for my breakfast. I had noodles for my breakfast, but not breakfast. It is breakfast. All right. And see the sweet we are having. It is dessert. Dessert. See the sounds here? Dessert. See, even the sounds. S and Z are different. This is S sound, but this is Z sound. So here is an extra stress we are giving when we say this word. This is dessert. Dessert. Okay. So after lunch, I had dessert. Dessert. Okay. The next word, a day in a week. It is, I have people saying it is Wednesday and Wednesday. But it is not Wednesday and Wednesday, but it is Wednesday. Wednesday. I'll be going for a party on Wednesday. Wednesday. All right. So I'm stressing this point once again. When you're attending this session, please make sure once your mistake is corrected by you, repeat it again and again. 2-3 times, and then make a sentence out of it. And that is how we'll change the habit of mispronouncing such words. All right. I hope this class is really useful because these are words we commonly use while we are speaking, and most probably more than one time when you speak it. Okay, now come to the next slide. See, this is not epitome. The last sound is not actually pronounced as m, but me. It is epitome. 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 She is the epitome of beauty. She is the epitome of beauty. She is not the epitome of beauty, but epitome of beauty. All right. And the next two words are somewhat similar because here L is silent. We are not giving much stress to the sound and we are just saying other sounds only. And L would be used here as A. La is not said. Sal, we won't say sal. This is the name of a fish. We are not saying it as sal, but we'll say it as sa. See, This is almond and this is salmon. Almond, salmon. So almond and salmon. We won't say almond oil, but it is almond oil. So the fish we have here is not salmon, it is salmon. Salmon. So the L, the letter L or the sound L is not given stress. Got it? Yes. Okay. Let's look at the final round of words we have here, and this is the last slide we have. And so after this class, you're actually getting thorough with the pronunciation of 20 different words that we commonly use in our speaking. Okay, so the next word is memoir, and it is not memoir. That is how I have heard people saying it is not memoir, but it is memoir. 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 I've read the memoir of dash XYZ someone. So it is not memoir, but it is memoir. Memoir. Okay? Yes. The next word. What does this word mean? When we are not certain about something, when we are not sure about something, we'll say, yeah, probably it would be like that, isn't it? So probably is used when we are not certain about something. Isn't it? So probably is not said or pronounced as probably, but it is pronounced as probably. Probably. So today I'll go to shopping. Today I'll go for shopping, probably. Probably I'll go for shopping today. When you're saying it, see, after coming across a word, make a sentence out of it. Whatever comes to your mind, just say it out. Probably I'll go for shopping today. Not probably, but probably. So here we won't give much stress to this word or that sound. Probably. Got it? Here is not coming. Up is what we use there. Probably. And this word is very important. See, SOUTH is south. We know that. But this is not southern, but this is southern. Southern. We won't say south here, but we'll only use southern part of the world, southern part of the country, southern part of my village. See, I'll give you a place name. This is not Southampton, but it is Southampton. Southampton. Got it? So that is, guys. So we have learned the pronunciation of 20 different words that we commonly use in our daily life. And also, when IELTS speaking is much more related to our daily life, our own affairs. So when we are speaking during IELTS speaking, a lot of commonly used words would definitely come because that is very natural and that gives a natural tone to our speaking, and that's how we are. Because during the point of examination, it won't be possible for all of us to use great vocabularies that we have studied before that. You have to use that, but when we are using common words, I'm saying, when we are using common words, you should not get confused with it. Okay? So, because these words are known to everyone. Because the person sitting in front of you, the interviewer, is a knowledgeable person who has good hold of language, English language, and that's why they're sitting here, there to analyze you as you're speaking, to give you a score. So they would easily recognize or identify a mistake that you are making. It can be in any criteria like vocabulary, fluency, grammar, pronunciation, and these pronunciation mistakes are easily caught when they are made. So in order to avoid that, please make sure you are not mispronouncing at least these common words. Okay? So next time when you're using these words, don't pronounce it incorrectly. Okay? So I'll come up with more such words in the next live we will have. Thank you so much for cooperating with me in this class. I hope this class is useful for you. For more videos and lives, follow Tiju's Academy. This is Archana signing out. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.